Hi, this is Trey Pastor, excuse me. This is going to be my review of The Commuter, the movie starring Liam Neeson. So it's also Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson is in this, Jonathan Banks, Sam Neill, Elizabeth McGovern. This movie is about a businessman, Michael McCauley, I think that's his name, and he's caught up in a conspiracy, basically during his daily commute ride home. He's an Michael McCauley, Liam Neeson character, he's like an insurance agent, former cop, insurance agent for the past 10 years. He has a son that's on his verge of going to college. He's married to Elizabeth McGovern, okay, and they're wondering how they're going to pay for school. They kind of live in a tight budget, and he's wondering how he's going to, afford, to send his son to a good college and pay for it. And okay, in the course of his day, he finds out, during the course of on his commute home, he gets approached by a woman, Vera Farmiga's character, Joanna, and she, if you see the trailer, you see she basically tells him, listen, I can give you a certain amount of cash if you basically identify, she basically tells him that what her job is to identify, she's a people watcher, and she can identify people by certain personality quirks and all that stuff, and she basically tells him, she basically offers him money to point out somebody that doesn't belong on this train, okay, and she tells him that if he goes in the bathroom, there's I think $7,500 or something like that, and then he'll get the rest of the money if he puts a tracker on that person. And of course, like I said, if you watch the movie, you can understand his character is kind of desperate at that point because he's been laid off, and he's wondering how he's gonna pay for his son's college and stuff. And it's a really good suspenseful movie. Again, Liam Neeson does these types of movies, and they're really good because Liam Neeson, you know, you root for him because Liam Neeson's a likable guy, great screen presence. So you also root for his character a lot. Patrick Wilson plays a former cop. He plays a cop who's a friend of Liam Neeson's character, and you have Sam Neill. He plays another police officer. Elizabeth McGovern again she's the wife. Jonathan Banks is one of the commuters that he meets on the that he sees on the train on a daily basis. And like I said, basically he figures out, being the former cop that he is, he figures out, listen, there must be a reason why they want to point out who this person is, and of course it leads to a bigger thing, and then it turns into an action movie because people start dying, okay, and basically he gets he changes his mind, but he gets forced into participating in this game of trying to identify this person that doesn't belong on this train, and again he has to use his instinct, his former cop instincts to figure out how to get out of this. And of course, his family life is threatened and all that stuff. But it's a really good movie. It's actually pretty interesting and suspense. The suspense of trying to figure out exactly who is the person that he's looking for and stuff, and what's going to happen and stuff. And it's actually a really good movie. It keeps you involved and engaged in it. Okay, and I liked it a lot. Again, Liam Neeson is, like I said, he's an old hat for these movies, playing the every man who's who can kick ass and stuff. And again, Patrick Wilson. I think that Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga are in this movie. Of course, they were in the Conjuring movies and stuff. So I just thought that was a weird thing that they're both in this movie. Anyway, and it's a really good suspenseful movie, which is what you want these movies to be, especially for a movie that gets released in January. You want these, these movies are, it's not overly plotted. I mean, they're not meant to be, brains. They're supposed to be movies that you check off your brain. And even though there's a lot of things that are kind of impossible and incredible that happen in this movie, you just go along with it because it's entertaining. And you got a charismatic guy who's the lead character, and that you care about, and you want to see him succeed, and you want to see him, stay alive, literally, and stuff. So I liked it a lot, and I thought it was really good. The action scenes are really good, and suspense. He's got a lot of suspense in this, and again, trying to figure out exactly how he's going to get out of this. So I liked it a lot. So I'm going to give The Commuter a 7.5. I think it's a really good movie, definitely worth checking out, especially for a movie that's released in January. Again, Liam Neeson is a really good, dependable action star in this, and he's not one of those. His character, or at least in this movie, Liam Neeson's character is not one of those guys who's like a Superman. He just beat up all the bad guys, get away. He gets roughed up a bit in this movie, so it's not like he's indestructible and stuff. And he gets roughed up a lot, and you see him struggling and stuff. So I think that also adds to this character and the rootability of rooting for his character and stuff. So anyway, again, a 7.5 for me for The Commuter. Definitely, if you like his other movies, you'll like this movie. It's definitely worth checking out. Anyway, let me know what you think of The Commuter. If you've seen it, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. If you like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below. I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram in the description box, as well as my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.